Girl, I'm eating some steak and peppers from last night I made with some rice. Mm-hmm. So I just might turn around and be a damn mukbang. Mm-hmm. But I'm hungry. But y'all know what? I'm gonna be professional. All right, because I ain't got time for somebody to get up under the comments, talk about something. Do you gotta eat, bitch? Do you want to get cussed out? Don't come around here asking me what the hell I can and can't do in my house. Anywho, basketball wise, Orlando, honey. This is season 1, episode 6. You've been served. So Mackenzie and Rashad go horseback riding, and she not worried about anything dealing with this relationship. She's happy. She can see herself, with him long term. Um, mm-hmm. Listen, Mackenzie, I ain't got no problems with you, sis, but I still feel like Danielle needs to be your roadmap, especially if he felt that way about her, but all of a sudden he just wants to wrangle you in. It's given. I'm in the league now, and you the type of caliber of women that I need to go up for. Don't think it's a compliment because it's not. It's not. And I'm gonna tell you something else. He's still fooling with Danielle. And Danielle is she anything to get one up on you, she's just gonna do it, even if it means lowering herself and her standards as a woman, as a mom, so on and so forth. So have fun with it, Mackenzie. Like I say, I ain't got no problems with you, Mackenzie. None. The gag is I ain't got no problems with Ashley either. I feel like they banked on us having issues with Mackenzie and Ashley for a particular reason. And I'm gonna tell y'all what that reason is, and I don't give a damn who get mad at it. Because they're the racially ambiguous girls. That's really what I think. I think because people are already carry a stigma about light skinned folk. I really felt like they just automatically knew that majority of the women or guys that watch this show would just automatically jump on Morgan and Danielle's side when they came up here with this beef that they want to have with Ashley and Mackenzie. And I think they banked on everybody just believing that because and it worked because for the first couple of episodes, I was sitting up here feeding into it. But see, after a while, and the behaviors that y'all displayed versus what they gave back with y'all, especially considering the fact that every time they came to have a good time. Y'all were the hoes that shown up with the mean girl shit. Y'all the hoes that whenever y'all two come around, nobody can have a good time. And there have been nothing but instances of that being fact. It is. That has been a fact since this thing happened. Whenever the group gets around, it's always you and Danielle who ruin it with y'all BS and y'all bullshit and y'all fuckery because y'all just can't get over the fact that y'all men was the one that cheated on y'all. Y'all men was the one that didn't want y'all. Y'all men was the one that fucked up y'all family. Y'all men are the ones that's trying to escape taking care of the churn. Y'all man is the one that like y'all want to blame Mackenzie and blame Ashley and blame this person and that person, but the motherfucker that y'all supposed to blame. And to me, that's some weak ass shit. You don't get no cool points from me. That's some weak ass shit. I will go up for you way more if you gave all of this to Eric or gave all of this to Rashad, because that's where that goes to. Be clear. Ashley could have very well done every damn thing you said she did, but at the end of the day, Eric was the one that pulled his dick out and fucked them hoes. Eric was the one who gave them hoes the number or gave them hoes the okay to think that they could do this or they could do that. Eric did that to you, girl. Like Ashley could have came with 1,000,001 hoes. It's up to Eric to be like, girl, what the hell is you doing? You know I'm married. You and my wife supposed to be friends. Matter of fact, I'm finna bring her up here so she could whoop your ass. That's like He didn't do that. If that's what she did, he didn't do that. And it would still make him more trash than her because he's the one that owes you something. Like, I'm getting pissed because you got all of these women getting into the comments. Oh, well, I stand with Morgan. Why? 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 I stand with Danielle. Why? What, like, stand with Danielle for what? She got up here and already admitted that they wanted shit, but a goddamn open relationship thing because he didn't want to be just monogamous with her. What is y'all on her side for? What is y'all on her side about? Nikki wants to have a slumber party with all the ladies. Moving on. Morgan at home with her with the churn, and she at home with her Macy Gray looking ass mammy. That Morgan, I'm gonna be real. You set up here and you gave an account of how you got abandonment issues because of your daddy. Your daddy had a whole nother already had a whole nother family. He didn't want to claim you when you said your mama didn't know. For some reason, I don't believe it. For some reason, I don't believe it. The same way you just don't want to believe Ashley, I don't believe you. Nor do I believe that story about your Macy Gray. I try to walk away, but I stumble looking ass mammy. Nah, nah. That's probably why that man didn't want to be there for you because he couldn't be there for you because because his wife found out that your mama was the slut. And it was either his family or you. And girl, he did what most people do. He chose his family. And I ain't saying this right. I ain't saying it's right, and I don't go up for that at all. But I'm gonna tell you what I don't go up for: your mammy in this damn story, because I just don't believe her. I don't. I don't. I don't believe no woman who get up here being the dead ringer for Macy Gray. I don't believe a word she say. Moving on. Neek and Mulan hanging out doing TikToks, child. And Mulan tells her about an expensive Chanel bag and a watch. She said it was some chandelier watch or whatever being missing, and her sister's catching a flight to Cincinnati. Listen, I'm sorry that that happened to you, Mulan, but you know, that's why you should have left your damn sisters with your damn man. Okay? You done set up there and moved them churn in your house. So what they done did? Stole everything from you and left. Moving on. Neek don't mind having a conversation with Morgan or Nikki down to the party. Um, y'all know I love Neek. And I'm down for Neek for saying, look, I ain't got no issues with them for real. It ain't even gotta be all this. Like I and then plus Neek going through something that's much more bigger and important than that foolishness, child. So I get it. Milan bringing up Nikki doing the laugh where her and Danielle was laughing about her getting hit. But be clear, that was the same damn laugh where she went on that tirade about her ex-4 getting plugged up the butt with a strap on by his girl, and she ran out there calling him all type of FAGs and so on and so forth. And that's why I don't see it for Nikki. Yeah, that was that same laugh. And I got the proof for that because when I went in and I have on Nikki behind that, yeah, I got the video. I got the video. That whole part that y'all saw, yeah, that was in that same lab of that same video. Um, uh, anyway, but Mackenzie. Milan, I ain't mad at you for going around there and getting some straight. All right. I ain't mad with you for going around there and getting some straight and do your thing. So Danielle has a trainer, a basketball trainer who give this type of vibes, but who don't these days. I mean, I la Dwight Howard. But she hires a personal trainer to get her back in shape for basketball and all of the rest of this stuff. And she's saying she's using this as an outlet to not think about what Rashad and Mackenzie got going on. But child, our mode this show. The first scene and this next scene that we about to get to got her punching the damn air. Because then we see Mackenzie and Rashad in a scene together in Montana again having dinner. But Mackenzie, I'm gonna tell you something else, girl. I'm not impressed about Rashad or that conversation. But this man to look at you in your face and say, "Well, if I ever decide to not be monogamous or get a side chick or something like that, I just let you know." The fact that he's even telling you some shit like that, Mackenzie. But again, there is some truth to what the people saying about you being more willing to believe anything that a nigga will tell you because of the BBC. That is evidence and proof right there. Cause see, that comment wouldn't have slid with me. Because then the next thing after that, and I would say, and likewise. And then see if he would still have that corny goofball ass smile that he had on his damn face. I bet you had you said that, yeah, it would have been an issue. Because I'd have said it. I said, okay, you right, likewise. Likewise, you be the first to know, I promise you. You wouldn't have to ask your neighbor. Come to me. Mhm. Don't be afraid of what you see. Okay. That's what you would have got from me. Moving on. So Milan meeting with Neat to check on her since Dwayne's brother Raheem, who was a rapper, got killed by some female child. May Raheem rest in peace. These females is more treacherous and more bad than a lot of these niggas out here these days. You can't trust nobody. Shout out to the family. I know what grief is like. I know what it feels like to lose somebody. We all do, close to us, family wise, and especially unfortunate when it's because of the hands of someone else. So my prayers go to Dwayne Bacon and his family and all that, his parents, everybody that's involved with Raheem. My condolences to them for that. So we get down to Nikki's slumber party, honey. So Morgan and Danielle come together as they always do. Y'all know they the miserable whole crew. Um, the MHC, they the MHC, honey, the miserable hoes crew, the MHC. Um, and so Morgan talks about how she was served papers for Eric to serve to I think pay less child support and to stop paying on the children's trust, which in my opinion, like, so you a fuck nigga when it comes to your women, that's one thing. But for you to want to dial it back and take away from your children, your heirs, the things that came from you, oh nigga, you anyway, instead of her placing all of the blame on where it need to be, she now wants to put all of the blame on Ashley and say, "Oh well, it must have been Ashley because Ashley still deal with him. Ashley still talk." Let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Maybe yes, for a lot of people, if you're a part of a friend group and that friend gets divorced, maybe for some people, fine, they choose not to continue a relationship, but that's not everybody. That's not everybody. Do you know how many divorces happened in my family? But I still have a relationship with that person. That's still my uncle. That still be my aunt. That's still my cousin-in-law. That's still this or that's still that. Like that's just how that goes sometimes. Like Morgan, you don't have the right to sit up and police anybody on whether they want to be friends with that man and that bitch. He cheated on you. All right, he fucked around on you. He didn't do it to me. And I can be mad, I could be upset, I can even be disappointed and maybe put him on ice for a while. But I'm not obligated to do that to him forever, and neither is anybody else. You're gonna have a hard life, and you're gonna have a hard time in life. Because if you think you're that damn important, once again, everybody was having a good time. Everybody was laughing and drinking, kikiing and hotlling and all that good stuff. Twerking, laughing, sharing with each other, joking with one another. Everybody was having a great time until the bitter whole crew shows up, and then they completely sucked the life and the air out of that entire scene. And then it quickly became what it always is. We got the deal with Morgan and Danielle want to come with the mean girl petty, mean girl clicked up shit that they always want to do. Like, I'm over that. So Morgan then they was playing a game. Then Morgan wants to ask questions about what did you give him the address? And she says, no, I didn't. And of course you don't believe her because again, it's easier to blame her than the motherfucker that you was married to. Here's my thing. Unless you guys had a volatile relationship and unless there's some type of court order that's put in place as to why he wouldn't have your address, girl, y'all got churned. It ain't hard for him or the courts for that matter to figure out your damn address. So it just has to be Ashley. It just has to be Ashley. Nobody else. Ashley. Ashley, like, this is why I have the problem that I have with Morgan and Danielle. Because again, all of this rah rah shish kumbah shit, I will go up for y'all way more if y'all gave it to these men. I would. Girl, how the hell is Ashley gonna know where the hell you live? You don't fuck with her. You don't fuck with her. Y'all not cool, and you done already admitted that because you already admitted that up in that. Like, did you tell him your new address? And she said the same thing. We're not friends. How would I know your new address? I believe that. I believe that. I'm sorry. I ain't got no issues with Ashley or Mackenzie. I don't. I don't have no problems with Ashley or Mackenzie, and I'm not gonna have one simply to stroke Morgan and Danielle's ego. No, I'm not. Them bitches are bitter. They bitter. They sad. They going out sad, and they need to get the hell over it. Then we get down to Danielle and Mulan, and then Mulan gets all rough and batted with Danielle after confronting Danielle about her laughing about it at the live. I think she threw her phone at her or something at her. I don't know what she threw at her. I don't know. She threw something at her. Then Danielle tried to come at her. Then Morgan throws something across the room to Ashley. They got to get carted off. Ashley calling the damn cops. And I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't mad at Ashley for calling the cops. Just like y'all won't mad at Candace Big Face Dilla Bassett for going out and pressing charges on Monique. Y'all came out and said she had that right. She was the one that got attacked, so on and so forth. Well, the same thing can apply for Ashley. She did threaten that girl life. Then she turned around and threw something at that damn woman. Ashley's life felt threatened at that point, so she did what she had to do. I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Once again, another party, another event is ruined thanks to who? The BHCs, the Bitter Hoes crew. Y'all, let's sit. So I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Monday night's episode, child. I can't. I'm still holding on for Danielle though, because I believe that if Danielle did not have Morgan bit ass all in her ear, I really feel like we wouldn't even be getting all of this from Danielle. That's really what I think. And normally I'm a good judge of character, y'all. And I just don't think Danielle is all this. I don't. While I do feel like Danielle may have had her issues with Mackenzie, I feel like a lot of that took place the way that it did because of Morgan being in her ear, being her little sad chick, being her little this. That's really what I think. But y'all let me know. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking, girl. I'm up there enjoying my food from last night. And I'll let y'all later. Mm-hmm.
Cause when